Hello and welcome to live radio match commentary of St Albans City versus Chippenham Town, live from the Mozzarella Fellas Community Stadium. Date is Saturday the 8th of October for this 3 o'clock kickoff. And as ever, I am joined by Chippenham Town Head of Media, Matt Chappell, but today he's located a little bit too far away for me to get his intro for him. I might be able to crowd across and get him. So Matt, a win in the Cup this time last week. What do you make of this one?
I think today will be quite a tough entry for us. Actually, St Albans been obviously up there with us in the league so far this season. So yeah, I think we're tough today.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. And thank you very much to those of you who are tuning in to listen today. If you couldn't make the journey up into North London or just on the outskirts of London today, we've brought a coach journey full. 35 people I think have come up. A couple of other fans made their own way up here, but we have a decent away support. I will quickly just run you through the two sides today as they line up in goal. Spencer Hamilton, Will Richards, Will King and Will Tizard will be your back four, with Kane Bradbury, Joe Hanks and Luke Russ as your midfield three, and then Harvey Greenslade, Jordan Young and Kane Bradbury, I believe, Joe Parker. More on the left-hand side. He's been the danger man for getting in behind Chippenham so far. Tafari Moore nicely inside towards the number 18. He's beaten his man and the ball's played down towards the line and it's flicked back. And it was a good recovery from Joe Hanks to get in there. It was the number 11 of Zane Banton who did a nice bit of give and go with the Albans left back. But luckily just got towards the byline. Joe Hanks managed to throw his leg at it and it's out for a second corner of this match to be taken by the number 20 Chris Paul. He looks to be on corner duties. The last one was an in-swinger, or was an out-swinger, sorry. This one is going to be bent in towards the penalty area. Sean Jeffers is in there. Ball clipped in towards the area. It's headed by the number 5. It's bouncing around, and the ball's gone into the back of the net. Jeffers is the man that's going to claim it. It was the number 5 who did really well out of He got onto the original corner, and I think it's just flicked in off of Jeffers, who is in there, right place, right time, to beat Will Henry. The clean sheet may be gone, and St Albans are a goal up here at Clarence Park. So St Albans City 1, Chippenham Town 0. Sean Jeffers is the man who's been accredited with the goal, so that's his third league goal of the season. And Chippenham Town have only come back from behind once, I think, so far this season, and are yet to win away from home, and I think their away record may be looking to go from bad to worse in this one. St Albans have not returned from being a goal down, so if their record can go the other side, so it's going to be an in-swinger from the right foot off Hanks. Doesn't look to be any hand signals being thrown up yet. There was a nod coming in there from Joe Hanks, if any analysts are listening. Left arm does go up eventually from Hanks. The ball is delivered in towards that penalty area. There's players flapping at it. I think Johnson was the one that was flapping, is eventually cleared, and Hanks is almost going to have a second bite to cross this one in towards the penalty area. It's risen there. I think it was Will Richards who just got his head to that and looked to flip it over the top of Michael Johnson, and it's just gone over to the top of the crossbar and rippled the lovely little yellow and blue net we have here at Clarence Park. But that's the best Chippenham opportunity of this match so far, and it goes the way of the centre half, but still 1-0 to St Albans. Now currently a goal down to St Albans with about 13 minutes left to go. It's amazing how quickly the time seems to fade away when you're a goal down. Santos picks the ball up and looking to drive. Flicks the ball forward looking for Hanks. Hanks is onside. He's in the channel. Crosses the ball in towards the penalty area. Young with a header. Fasamande has to head the ball up eventually, and Young didn't get his header right at all, and perhaps there may be a big chance. The Chippenham have wasted good work though from Santos and Hanks to combine on the right hand side. But the cross wasn't perfect and the header wasn't perfect either from Young, and Johnson watches as it was good work from Fasamande just to try and direct another header goalwards, but nothing came of it, and Johnson takes a goal kick. And Young lets it go towards Greenslade. Young gets it back from Greenslade and then gives it back to Greenslade. This is good work from Chippenham. Firm challenge though by Stanley to dispossess Harvey Greenslade as he goes forward, but Chippenham certainly edging more and more in towards this match. Will King's going to have a throw-in on that far side. Looks to be Alex Bray's deep in conversation with Gary Horgan, so if there's going to be a change, I think it may be Alex Bray returning to league action. Another throw-in for Chippenham Town following a little bit of play down on the far side. Will King still over to take. taken down, and Hanks has managed to turn inside nicely. Hanks takes a touch, it goes down. Is there going to be a penalty? Santos plays on and takes the touch. Referee waves it away. Hanks feels incensed there. I didn't really get the best angle of it. I'm not too sure whether there was contact, but Hanks believes it should have been a penalty. Santos did well to play on and take a touch, but it wasn't the best finish from the Brazilian, and it just bobbled into the ground and Johnson cleared. But that could be a contentious talking point. Chance saloon for Chippenham to gain anything from it. Here comes Jordan Young forward now. Here comes Young, takes a challenge, but is challenged and eventually cleared away by St Albans. Not really good enough there from Jordan Young, and it's bouncing around. Russ might look to get there and flick it out towards Alex Bray. This might be last chance now for Chippenham. Bray making moves forward, nice little turn inside. Bray looks to feed it in towards Santos and Moore. Hacks the ball clear. Out for a throw-in on this near side for Chippenham. As we've played a minute on top of the minute, Russ is going to have to launch this ball long. He does. In towards Fasamande, who heads it. Ball might break down to Greenslade, who looks to find it. Will King with a strike, and the ball's in the back of the net! Brilliant seat! Will King has scored his first ever Chippenham Town goal right at the death! What a moment for the young man and all of the fans that have travelled from West Wiltshire today, and they've broken hearts here in Berkshire. Chippenham Town 1, St Albans 1. That's come from absolutely nowhere, but Chippenham Town don't care. It was brilliant work. Luke Russ just had to take this throw in quickly. He's launched it in towards the box. Albans haven't got the ball clear. Greenslade has done so well to poke it. And I tell you what, Will King, you find yourself there, right place, right time to smash the ball home. Maybe Johnson could have done a bit better. But after nearly 98 minutes of play, Chippenham Town have buried the ball into the back of the net. St Albans 1, Chippenham Town 1 at the death. St Albans are going to have to throw the kitchen sink now as we've ticked over, we've played. It's too many minutes in this match. I think the ball is cleared. It's now back at the feet with Adeyemi.